What's up, United faithful? Grab your scarves and hold on to your seats because what I'm about to tell you will send shockwaves through every corner of Elland Road. The transfer window is absolutely exploding right now, and Leeds United are at the center of a three-way transfer storm that could completely change everything we know about this season. Listen up, because I've got insider information on three massive developments that are happening right now behind the scenes at LS11. We're talking about a young South American wizard who's supposedly heading to the Champions League, a Moroccan magician with a release clause that's causing absolute chaos, and a French sensation that could cost us more money than we've ever spent on a single player. Daniel Fark is working overtime, the phones are ringing non-stop, and the United faithful deserve to know exactly what's going down in these crucial final weeks before the window slams shut. Each of these three situations could be the difference between Premier League survival and absolute disaster. Before we dive into this madness, smash that like button if you're ready for the truth, hit subscribe if you bleed white, and drop a comment telling me which signing would get you most excited. Because trust me, what's coming next will have you questioning everything you thought you knew about Leeds' transfer strategy. Ready for the first bombshell that's got everyone at Elland Road? Sweating? Here we go. Here's the gut punch that's gonna hurt, United faithful. Facundo Bonanotte was supposed to be our golden boy, our attacking midfielder savior, but now everything's falling apart faster than our defense against AC Milan. This 20-year-old Argentine wizard from Brighton was meant to be the creative spark that would light up Elland Road, but instead of heading to West Yorkshire, he's expected to seal a move to a Champions League club in the coming weeks. Can you believe it? We're sitting here in the Championship, dreaming of Premier League football, while Bonanotte is choosing Champions League nights over the passion of the United faithful. And here's what's really twisting the knife. Borussia Dortmund are being heavily linked with a move for this kid who's already got 71 Premier League appearances under his belt at just 20 years old. Two Argentina caps, incredible performances at Leicester despite their relegation, and we're watching him slip through our fingers like sand. BBC's Adam Pope dropped this bombshell, and it's got every Leeds fan asking the same question. Why can't we compete with the big boys? This lad spent last season proving himself in the Premier League while we were grinding it out in the Championship. And now, when we need that quality most, he's looking at German giants instead of the White Rose of Yorkshire. But here's where it gets even more frustrating for the United faithful. While we're chasing shadows with Bonanotte, we've got a striker crisis. That's been brewing all summer long. The experts are saying we should prioritize a clinical number 9 over versatile attacking midfielders, and maybe they're right. We dominated Championship goal scoring last season, but the Premier League is a completely different beast that demands proven finishers. Bonanotte joined Brighton from Rosario Central in 2023, and his contract doesn't expire until 2028, giving Brighton all the power in negotiations. The cruel irony? While we're desperately searching for creative quality, this exact type of player is walking away from English football to chase European glory with Dortmund. The real kicker. This whole situation is just the tip of the iceberg, because what's happening with our next target is even more devastating. Just when you thought it couldn't get worse, United faithful, let me tell you about the Bilal El-Khanous saga that's driving everyone at Elland Road absolutely mental. This 21-year-old Moroccan playmaker from Leicester City was supposed to be our plan B, our backup option, our safety net. But even that's turning into a complete nightmare. Graham Smith from the YEP just dropped a reality check that'll make your blood boil. Leeds made contact with El-Khanous' representatives, had meetings, showed serious interest, but since then, absolutely nothing. Zero progress, zero movement, zero hope of getting this deal done. And here's the part that'll really wind you up. This lad has a 24-year, $5 million release clause at Leicester, but we haven't even triggered it. Why? Because either we think he's not worth that money, or we're not confident he actually wants to join the United faithful at Elland Road. Imagine that. A player who might not even want to wear the white shirt. El-Khanous scored 2 goals and grabbed 3 assists in the Premier League last season, proving he can cut it at the highest level. Leicester paid $21 million for him just last year from Genk, and now we're sitting here twiddling our thumbs while other clubs circle like vultures. The competition is making this deal nearly impossible, And it's clear we're not the only ones who rate this Morocco international. Smith's words are haunting every Leeds fan right now. There was no update, and there was no progression on that. The last time I checked in with his camp, there was no update. Can you feel that sinking feeling in your stomach? The journalist believes we either don't value him at his release clause price, or we are not certain he choose Leeds over other interested parties. This is the harsh reality of our current situation. We're not the attractive proposition we once were. Elkanus has other options, bigger clubs sniffing around, and we're just another name on his agents list. The frustration for Daniel Farke must be unbearable, knowing quality players are available but seemingly out of reach due to our current status and financial limitations. Because while we're stuck in this transfer limbo, missing out on quality players left, right, and center, there's still one more massive story that could break the bank. The clock is ticking, the United faithful are getting restless, and our final target might just be the most expensive gamble Daniel Farke has ever considered. Hold on to your hats, United faithful, because this final revelation is going to blow your minds and possibly empty the club's entire transfer budget. Delane Bakwa, remember that name because he could be the most expensive signing in Leeds United's recent history. This 22-year-old French sensation from Strasbourg is the player Daniel Farke desperately wants to fix our left-wing problems. But here's the shocker. Nottingham Forest just had a $24 million bid rejected, and Strasbourg are demanding between $26 to $30 million for his signature. That's more money than we spent on most of our squad combined. Bakwa lit up League One he won last season with 6 goals and 9 assists in 30 appearances, proving he's got the quality to terrorize Premier League defenses. His dribbling stats show 50 successful dribbles, 47 chances created, and 35 successful crosses, numbers that would transform our attack instantly. His set-piece ability and those thunderous long-range strikes make him exactly what we need to complement our existing squad. But here's the brutal mathematics that's keeping every Leeds fan awake at night. Strasbourg originally signed Bakwa from Bordeaux for just $8,000. $6 million in 2023, and now they're looking to triple their investment. That's the kind of profit margin that makes clubs absolutely ruthless in negotiations, especially when they know desperate Premier League sides are circling. Here's what's really eating at every Leeds fan's soul. While we missed out on Buonanotte to Champions League dreams and got stuck in the mud with Elkanus, Bakwa represents our last chance to make a statement signing. But Nottingham Forest are leading the race. They're expected to make another bid after their $24 million rejection, and time is running out faster than Dan James sprinting down the wing. Isaac Johnson revealed on social media that Leeds are interested, but haven't made any concrete advances yet. Meanwhile, Bakwa's versatility across the front line, his 81, 3% pass accuracy, and his ability to win 71 fouls last season show he's exactly the type of player who thrives in the Premier League's physical battles. The United faithful are looking at these 3 situations and asking the tough questions. Are we ambitious enough? Are we willing to spend the money needed to compete? Or are we going to watch another transfer window slip away while our rivals strengthen and we're left wondering what could have been? Bakwa's contract runs until 2027, so Strasbourg hold all the cards and have zero pressure to sell cheaply. We know exactly what we need to pay, but are we brave enough to pull the trigger on a deal that could define our entire season? So here's my question for you. United faithful, which of these 3 transfer situations hurts the most? The Buonanotte heartbreak, the Elkanus stalemate, or the Bakwa blockbuster that might never happen? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, because this transfer window is make or break time for our Premier League dreams. Smash that like button, subscribe for more Leeds United chaos, and let's see if Daniel Farke can pull off a miracle in these final weeks. MOT.